Sure enough.
These cartridges, we've been working on these for about 2 years. It's taken that long.
Yeah. Well, it's in the rolling. You got to know how to roll them, guys. I mean, you can't roll them one way only.
We sat down so somebody was bored. It was just playing here. That's brilliant.
There we go. With authority, folks. Very simple. It has Velcro. Slap it up against the deal, and away you go. I had it on the wrong side.
This one operates a little differently. If you took this one apart and tried to put it back together, you'd have a big trick to this.
When's this going to be on the market?
It's there right now.
This one is on market.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The question was, when's this going to be on the market? And they're available. They're available now through FloodX. But we would love to talk to anyone that would love to be in the marketing business. We're not marketers. We're engineers, and you know, we can do a little bit, but we're not marketers. That's a field of its own.
You may not be marketers. We got a great product. How much is this thing going to run, basically?
$9 total unit. $69, $39 on a commode. Not.
How big a valve can it work on?
Well, folks, this is we've designed for residential. We've designed for residential primarily. You know, could you shut off a 4-inch valve? Not with this unit. And until we see there's a market or whatever, we probably are not going to go there. It's you know, there's I don't know how many millions of water heaters out there without protection. So we're going after that market. So here's the deal. We've done the water heater. Now let's do the commode. 2 weeks ago, I got a phone call. Lloyd and I go to the same church. We just spent a lot of money redoing our library and et cetera. Restroom that's very seldom used by preschool kids. We don't know what happened. It overflowed. We know that. No one was at church. 2 or 3 days later, went in those new cabinets, thousands of dollars. All they had to have was this unit right here. So you say, well, that doesn't happen very often. It just has to happen one time. This is cheaper. This is $39. Also replace the.
If you've got kids, you never had your John overflow, and you're going to put it all back together.
Okay. You'll see my water supply here is pretty high tech. But all we want to do is show you that.
We may have to put some water in this.
Well, we may have to. Here, let's use a little bit of this. Oh, there it comes. Okay, it'll take a minute or so. Now then, question comes up. I don't want one of those things every time my wife mops is going to trip. Well, now, unless you're already shut off. There you go. Unless your wife was a chief in the Navy, she doesn't mop with half-inch water. You know, so all you do is have a sponge mop. You go through there, it's not going to trip this thing. You can see that's 1/8 of an inch of water. It takes it out. So anyway, that's where we are. Once again, replaceable cartridge, a little cartridge likened to such, very simple to put in. Undo the screw and pull it out. And instructions for all.
How does that activate the water closet valve? Is that what you said?
I didn't tell you. Okay, right now, you're coming out of your wall, you just got a line that water supply for your commode. Undo it, set this on the floor, put a flex line to that, put this line to your commode. You're there. It's just in series with your water line. Now, a homeowner can put that in. I mean, you know, it's. Well, I didn't mean. Well, I'm talking about our plumber homeowners. Our plumber homeowners can put that in. So, all right, there we go. That's it. It's very basic, very inexpensive, simple, etc. We think there's a lot of damage caused by commodes overflowing. That little incident the other day at our church, $7,500. That fast. So the other thing is these insurance policies. It used to be you had say a water heater went out. Realistically, if it's in the attic, could do $25,000, $30,000 worth of damage. One old boy had $500 deductible. Well, I needed a new cartridge. Now he has a percentage on his homeowners. I'm sorry. He has a percentage on his homeowners. He's not looking at $500. He's looking at whatever percentage he agreed to on that total policy. homeowners are looking at some money when they have a problem now. I'm not speaking on behalf one way or another on that, but it just shows that these things, you need to get protection on water damage. It's a serious, serious potential problem for every homeowner. Thank you, guys. Questions?
Our patent is a concept. That's what we have patented. Our patent is a concept patent. It's the concept that we have patented with all those claims. So we think we're set up. We'd love to work with somebody because we're not marketers.
So that comes
We preload it.
preloaded and everything. So you don't have to do anything to it. Just hook it.
Set it on the floor. Now you're going to have to get your own flex lines. We don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. We need a little help in our friend. I need that mic too, probably. Yeah, the question was, does it come preloaded? It certainly does. You just set it on the floor. Now you will need to go to a hardware store and get your flex lines. Take a little measurement there, but they just screw on. I mean, there's not a big deal there, and we think it can save the homeowner a lot of dollars. It really can. The hot button seems to be hot water heaters though, because in particular on the second floor, $15,000–$20,000, nothing. Oh no, yeah, and then they don't know. You get say your wife's home. Sometimes they don't know what to do if they're home. I don't mean that negative, not a issue there, but it's a true story. You know, get up there and shut that valve off. That's the number one thing. Get the water shut off, folks. That's what we zeroed in on, and that's what we're trying to do. We're about out of time, I bet. Any other questions? Y'all been a good audience. We appreciate it.